Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Wisteria here. This is a English traditional fairy tale. It's called Tamlane. Young Tamlane was son of Earl Murray, and Bird Janet was daughter of Dunbar, Earl of March. When they were young, they loved one another and plighted their troth. But when the time came near for their marrying, Tamlane disappeared, and none knew what had become of him. Many days after he had disappeared, Bird Janet was wandering in Carterhow Wood, though she had been warned not to go there. She came to a bush of broom and began plucking it. She had not taken more than 3 flowers, when by her side up started young Tamlane. "Where come ye from, Tamlane?" Bird Janet said. "And why ye been here, away so long?" "From Elfland I come," said young Tamlane. "The Queen of Elfland has made me her knight." "But how did you get there?" asked Bird Janet. "I was hunting one day, and as I rode widdershins round yon hill, a deep drowsiness fell upon me, and when I awoke, behold, I was in Elfland." "Oh, tell me if aught I can do to save you. Tomorrow night is Halloween, and the fairy court will then ride through England and Scotland, and if you would rescue me from Elfland, you must stand by Miles Cross between 12 and 1 at night, and cast holy water all around you." "But how shall I know you, Tamlane?" cried Bird Janet. "Amid so many knights I never seen before." "The first court of elves that come by let pass. The next court you shall curtsy to, but do naught nor say naught. But the third court that comes by is the chief court, and at the head rides the Queen of Elfland, and I shall ride by her side upon a milk-white steed with a star in my crown. Watch my hands, Janet. The right one will be gloved, but the left one will be bare, and by that token you will know me." "But how to save you?" asked Bird Janet. "You must spring upon me suddenly, and I will fall to the ground. Then seize me quick, and whatever change befall me, for they will exercise all their magic on me, cling on till they turn me into red-hot iron. Then cast me into water, and I will be turned back into a man. Cast then your green mantle over me, and I shall be yours, and be of the world again." So Bird Janet promised to do all for Tamlane, and the next night at midnight she took her stand by Miles Cross and cast holy water all around her. Soon there came riding the elfin court. First over the mound went a troop on black steeds, and then another troop on brown. But in the third court, all on milk-white steeds, she saw the Queen of Elfland, and by her side a knight with a star in his crown, with his right hand gloved and his left bare. Then she knew this was Tamlane, and springing forward she seized the bridle of the milk-white steed and pulled its rider down, and soon as he had touched the ground, she let go of the bridle and seized Tamlane in her arms. He's won, a monster's all," shrieked out the Eldridge crew, and all came round her and tried their spells on young Tamlane. First, they turned him in Janet's arms like frozen ice, then into a huge flame of roaring fire. Then again the fire vanished, and what was left was an adder slipping around her arms, but still she held on fast. And then they turned him into a cobra snake that reared up as if to bite her, but yet she held on. Then suddenly a dove was struggling in her arms and almost flew away. Then they turned him into a swan, but all was in vain, till at last he was turned into red hot iron, and this she cast into a well of water, and then he turned back into a man. She quickly cast a green mantle over him, and young Tamlane was Bird Janet's, and the elfin court rode away, and Bird Janet and young Tamlane went their way homewards, and were married soon afterwards. The end. That's an old traditional story of English, as you can tell by the way that it's spoken. Old English language, that. I liked that one. Thank you for listening. Please hit that like, share if you can, and subscribe if you have not yet done so. It would really help. Many blessings.